you assess that game?
A good road win at the end of a trip, they're, we're still a work in progress. There's still areas we got to get better at. I thought we played pretty good through two. We kind of sat on a little bit in the third there. You win special teams battles, you win a lot of games. Early in the year, when we lost some games, I thought we could have won. We weren't winning the special teams battle. Now we are. Again, we're not perfect, but I like our compete, and I think our compete up and down the lineup's been really good. We make mistakes. A lot of times we make up for it with work ethic, and when we don't, we've gotten really good goaltending, and Sodi was great tonight.
What do you think worked for the power play, and then what worked for the penalty kill?
Well, I mean, confidence is a huge factor in life, and especially special teams. And I think right now the power play is obviously feeling it. You got when Connor zips the one in, all of a sudden that makes the rest of the power play more dangerous. Penalty kill wise, I thought we did a pretty good job overall. We were very aggressive on our forecheck, so we didn't let them set up a lot. And then I thought Sodi was really good, especially late in a couple of those power plays when he needed to. So, obviously goaltending is a huge factor in having a good penalty kill.
I think in Seattle, Burakovsky was asked what was struggling with the power play at that time, and he said, I think it's working fine. It's just sometimes doesn't go in. Have you sensed they've always had that confidence, even if there's been a couple rough games?
I would say the beginning of the year, we didn't quite have the same confidence. It didn't feel as dangerous. I think kind of getting guys on their downhill where they're on their normal hands going downhill, it's really helped us. I think it'd be a more effective power play, to be honest with you. So, I think that's been since then. It's sometimes they go in, sometimes they don't. That's the reality of power plays. I mean, I think the best power plays in the league are 25% or whatever. So it means 3 out of 4 is not going to go in. But you got to create momentum, and I think our guys done a good job of that.
You obviously know Bertuzzi well from out throughout his career, and when you're seeing now kind of, what's it like kind of you look at this where he's kind of grown to as a player into now, I think he's 30 now and everything.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I've loved Bert from the moment I started coaching him in Grand Rapids. He came in during our playoffs one of the years, and I thought he was a winning hockey player then. I think he's a winning hockey player now. Obviously, everybody's play ebbs and flows, and he's certainly grown. I think what he's done great for us this year is given us great leadership. He leads by example. Day in and day out, he does the right things. He competes hard. He wins puck battles. I think he's had a real good start to the year because of the way that he plays. He plays the right way. So I'm a big fan of Bert, and I'm glad he's part of this group.
It's kind of the evolution of that for this group when you've got some young guys that are going to grow into those spots eventually, but right now you've got guys kind of, I want to think of a better word than placeholders, but guys who are there to kind of help facilitate through to that. Like, what's it been kind of like to watch some of those young guys see what they need to become?
Yeah, I think first off, our group wants to win now.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Is so the guys that are the older guys on the team, they want to win now. So do the younger guys. I would say I think it's important in the maturation process of young players to be around guys that are great role models in terms of what type of pros they are, how hard they work, how they prepare, all those kind of things. And I think we've got a real good collection of guys who are, I've used the term lots, Papa Bears, kind of for our younger guys. They help them grow. They have conversations with them, about things they can do better when that's needed. They put an arm around them when that's needed. So they've done a real good job, and I think it's a real important piece of a team.
National seems to be getting better every game, especially building that power play unit. What have you made of his able to?
I think Artie's grown over the last, he's 19 years old or 20 years old. Playing D in this league is hard thing to do, and I think his confidence is growing, and I think he's definitely continuing to get better. And probably at the end of the game tonight, I thought he got a little bit loose. So that's just something. That's the balance of knowing. Him and I had a conversation earlier in the year about attacking the game and being assertive, and I think he's a guy who plays on his instincts, and his instincts are good. He's got good hockey instincts, so he's done a good job facilitating up top on the power play. You don't need to be the guy necessarily making unreal plays. You just got to do a good job facilitating. He's done a good job of that.
Does it mean something coming into this building and get a win?
Listen, this organization was a big part of my life for a long time. The Illich family, Steve Eisman, Ken Holland, they treated me great. So it doesn't mean something. It was a big win on the road at the end of a road trip. That's it. Other than that, I got nothing but ultimate respect for the Red Wing organization.